Welcome back. I'm Tiffany Meier. President Trump says he must be personally involved in selecting Iran's next leader, as he was in Venezuela. According to Axios, the president said in their exclusive interview that he refuses to accept a new Iranian leader who would continue the policies of assassinated Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Joining us now to discuss potential successors is Shahrzad Ghanei, publisher of the Persian edition of the Epoch Times. Shahrzad, thank you so much for joining us. Great to see you again. Now, the president today acknowledging that the son of the assassinated Supreme Leader is the most likely successor while rejecting his appointment. Trump telling Axios, quote, Khamenei's son is unacceptable. We want someone that will bring harmony and peace to Iran. What do we know about Khamenei's son and how has he managed to escape assassination thus far?
Thanks, Tiffany. There are some unofficial reports from inside Iran that they say Mojtaba Khamenei may not even be alive, and that there are news about his succession that they are publishing unofficially, that it's intended to maintain calm and preserve the regime right now. But even if he is alive, which means that means that he hasn't been at the location of the attack. Especially there were news 2 months back that he was in Russia, but apparently if he is alive, he hasn't been in Tehran, and we don't know his location at this moment. And Mojtaba Khamenei, in terms of who he is, he's the second son of Ali Khamenei. He has been considered one of the most influential figures, but behind the scenes, because he has never been much in public. He has never been on camera much. People don't know him much. Even their supporters don't know him much among ordinary people. But he has never held an official government position as well. And over the years, he developed very close ties with IRGC, top commanders and some of the supporters within the regime. He has been so close to them. So he's considered a figure that's capable of maintaining the regime, maintaining the continuity within the power structure of the regime at this moment.
And while the Iranian regime has yet to announce a new supreme leader, statements by Iranian politicians today suggest an announcement could be imminent. Tell us about the possible contenders, looking both at those supported by the regime and those supported by the Iranian people.
Iran International is a media that is credible. It's a Farsi language and credible. Iran International has reported over the past 2 days that it's through its internal sources that the Assembly of Experts has already approved Mojtaba Khamenei to be the next supreme leader. But for security reasons, they're saying that this decision is not being made publicly announced. But however, if this report is not accurate, let's say it's not accurate, because we know that the state media, the regime media has not officially confirmed that. There are several other names that can be a potential next leader. One of them is Hassan Khomeini, which is the grandson of Ruhollah Khomeini. Ruhollah Khomeini was the founder of the Islamic Republic. Another possible candidate is Ali Reza Arafi. He's an Iranian cleric. He's a political figure. He's a member of Assembly Experts, and he's considered a figure that has a close relationship with the leadership of the Islamic Republics. There's another candidate is Hassan Rouhani. He has been mentioned as a potential option, but he is associated with the reformist groups and has a lot of supporters among reformists. But none of these figures have public support among Iranian people. So many of Iranians are calling for a complete regime change. They do not want any leadership system like there is in those communist countries like North Korea or China. So they want fully, they don't want to have a leader.
And President Trump has expressed skepticism over Reza Pahlavi, the exiled son of Iran's last Shah leading a post-war Iran. Trump suggesting that a leader from within the country would be more appropriate. In your view, would Pahlavi be accepted by the Iranian people and those in existing systems of power?
Well, he's a very popular figure, but he doesn't fit into the Islamic Republic. So it cannot be that the Islamic Republic remains and he also be the leader. No, that doesn't really work. This means that if regime needs to be changed so that a democratic person come and do the transition, like carry out the transition. So as we saw during the protests, his name was the one that people were chanting in the streets inside Iran. And also, it was the only name being called. And even the demonstrations outside of Iran, they had carried his photos. A lot of people, like even in one day outside the country on February 14th, over 1 million Iranian from the diaspora, they were protesting on the same day all around the world, especially in Berlin, Los Angeles, in Toronto, over 350,000 people just in Toronto. The similar numbers in different countries, and he was the only name that was being called. So his strength is that he said he does not seek to take power for himself. He wants to lead a transitional period so that Iranian people can eventually go to the ballot box and they decide for their own future. And what many people believe is about Prince Reza Pahlavi is that he's genuinely and they believe that he sincerely wants to bring democracy to Iran, because his message and position has remained consistent over the past 47 years. And he hasn't changed his stance.
And Shahrzad, is it
okay, I just want to add that I just want to add that there are groups that oppose him. Like there are separatists, there are reformists who prefer that the Islamic Republic remain in power for their separatists. So they are those who oppose him.
Definitely a lot of different factions. Is it possible, though, for Iran to go straight from being ruled by a theocratic dictator to being ruled by a secular leader in favor of democracy? Or does there need to be a transition period like we're seeing in Venezuela with Delcy Rodriguez?
A transitional period is necessary, but not similar to what's happening in Venezuela. The transitional period needs to be done so that people can choose their own future, what the type of government they want. They want republic, they want monarchy, because these are the two main divisions among the public. That some say we want a republic for the future of Iran, not the Islamic Republic, just the democratic one, secular democracy. And then there are also monarchies, which are a large number. So the purpose of the transition period should be to ensure people have democratic right to decide their own future. But many Iranians say they do not want Islamic Republic to even remain in power even for a single day longer, like unlike what happened in Venezuela. And we've seen massive gatherings by Iranians around the world about that.
A lot to watch for here for sure. Shahrzad Ghanei, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, thank you.